Hello and welcome to another My Little Podcast. We are your hosts. I am Bree. I'm here with my mother, Shelly.
Hello.
My father, Gary.
Hello.
And my husband, Jared.
Hi.
Today we're going to be chit-chatting to you about the most recent weekly peek. But before we get into that, a quick word from our website has a shop, and we have all sorts of fun designs. You can see us. We wear them everywhere. My favorite shirt is this baseball one that I wear all the time. In fact, when people do art of me, it's in this shirt. So it's become my thing.
Your thing.
I've decided. But anyway, if you'd like to help out our little small entertainment business, the link will be down there in the description. Also, too, if you've purchased from us, thank you for supporting us. Yes. We so appreciate you. We hope that your product will serve you well for many years to come.
And when it gets old, use it as a grease rag.
It has a life for a long time.
It keeps working.
So, Mom, you're going to start us off here.
Yeah, we're going to start off talking about Garen and Ellie because there's still a lot of questions about them, and there was a whole little thread going on about what was going on with Garen and Ellie. So we thought we would address it once again because a couple people actually hit on one of the strong reasons why Garen and Ellie are not here with the girls. JW says, personally, I don't think they're telling the whole story. To which Blvd Emissary says, perhaps Garen and Ellie don't feel comfortable more with their children being on the videos. And that actually is the second part of why they're not here. When you're on video and you show regularly, people get to know you, but you don't get to know them. I mean, you can through comments to a certain degree, but it's still not the same, I think. Yeah. And so when they come up to you and they're, oh, hi, I love your videos, whatever, it's great. And we love that. But when you have little kids, they will want to come and touch the kids and think they know the children. What happened is Garen and Ellie had gone into, a store. We go to stores, and Garen and Ellie had a couple things happen that way, and it bothered them enough to say, you know what, I think we'll just back off on this a little bit. We'll go get some other work here, and which was needed also at the time. So that also was part of the of what was going on. And then they'll wait till the girls get a little older and can make. Garen said once they make their own decisions, that maybe if they do want to be and being part of the videos, then we'll see them again, but not until then. So Gary and I are dying not to show you our beautiful grandchildren. But luckily, Jocelyn allows us to show you her girls, and they love it. The girls love being on film. So yes, and there are people talking about that, and yes, you are correct. That is part of it. We didn't want to say that because we just felt like it was a little bit negative, but I think the time has come. You continue to press the subject, and you knew something was going on. So kudos to you, but now you have the whole story.
Yes.
Yeah, it was nothing negative. We still see them all the time.
Oh,
I mean, I just saw Garen yesterday.
Yeah, not between us. It was just
Garen and I went out and retrieved a broken down car. So
from Shay's
car again.
Yeah. So we're all still very close family.
Right on.
We got this comment. Okay, Brian Wilterson says, maybe just staple the bag to the wood framing to keep from tying a knot. To begin with, could save another couple of inches in bagging. Those nailed cleats could start the bag off, so when you begin, it'll be extra secure from end to end.
Oh, I see, yeah. Like at the very start of the bag, like instead of tying it and trying to position it properly, you just staple the bag to the wall.
Right on. Yeah, that's smart. Get it all pinned in there.
Yeah, so thank you for that idea. It's a good one.
Once everything solidifies, I don't think it's going anywhere, but it's just that period of time before it solidifies that it's nice to have it up there for good.
Yeah. Well, Brad Holland, I think, comes up with a great idea here. What keeps the cleats and the wood in the walls from rotting? Lack of water. That really is. Water, once it dries out and becomes hard, it does not have any water. There's nothing on the inside that brings water in. On the outside, nothing brings the water in because we clad it with either stucco or whatever we're going to be cladding it with. And we don't get water inside the bags at all. Just like you don't get water inside your walls unless you have a leak or something like that. But yeah, the wood doesn't rot.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It does pretty good in there.
It needs water for rotting. Taffy Royal. Ooh, Shelly, where did you get those cute sandals?
Oh, my sandals. We have been into grounding. And we were looking for grounding shoes, so we went on Etsy looking for grounding shoes. And these are actually sold in Mexico, and they have a leather bottom. So I thought I would go ahead and get them for our grounding. I love them, but thank you. If you end up getting them, you have to get them. They say to get them smaller size because they keep on stretching and stretching and stretching. But yeah,
Wow.
thanks for noticing.
Home Sweet Trailer says here, the homestead is now raising grass-fed Jareds.
I love that.
Love watching the build progress.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Great.
I love it. Okay,
It would make
Linda-
a great shirt, but nobody would know what it meant.
Yeah,
So, it'd be one of those grass-fed
What?
Jareds.
Jareds?
What's a Jared? I don't.
He's a Jared. You could point to him and have an arrow. Linda Zitzman says here, have you had settling in these buildings over the years?
We did. We actually discussed this last week. There is a little bit of settling, and we only know that it happens because sometimes afterwards, like in Garen Bryson's building, because it was so tall, there's a little bit of cracking. So you know that a little bit took place, but then it ends. There's not like it keeps settling or something. It just has a little bit of, and then it's good. And maybe not in all. We haven't experienced it with everything, but some of the time.
All buildings settle.
Yes.
All of them do. Janet Diaz, my parakeets love most of those grasses you guys were eating. It's actually as healthy as barley green. Even chickweed is so healthy. It is the highlight of my bird's day when I hang grass upside down from the top of their cages, especially when the seeds are ripe to eat.
Oh, that's
great.
wonderful. What wonderful nutrition for your birdies and for us too. We like eat a little bit.
Catherine Blogget, I know you've done some cooking things, recipes to share, but have you ever done anything with cactus? Cactus fruit jam, pickled cactus leaves, and canning it all?
We have actually twice, believe it or not. We did. We made prickly pear jelly. Actually, is what we did, and it's super good. I think the videos are out there to be found. I don't know, Dad, if you want to put it in the description or not, or if
sure.
we'll remember. But it
Yes.
is prickly pear jelly that we've done. Yeah.
Got some Rumble comments. Sulu Rice, I love watching you on Rumble. I am glad it comes out now on Fridays.
Yay!
On Rumble, that's good.
Yeah. Every Friday you can find them over there too.
Mrs. Moon's Garden, Canonis, Lantana, and Zigzag Blue Grandma. Sounds like a foreign language. The grasses are so beautiful. Love the progress.
Aw, thank you
those
so
are the-
much. We've been
those are
swimming
the
in grass.
flowers. We have the Canonis flowers, right?
Oh, I thought that was their YouTube name. They're actually knew what the names of the flowers were.
Yeah, these are the names of the flowers.
Holy
Lantana
cow!
and Zigzag
Good
Blue
job
Grandma.
for knowing what all those were. I would have looked and said, yes, that is a flower, but I would not have said. Have you watched any of those videos that talk about the various plants that they're gonna put in their little whatever, and then they name them, and it sounds like they're from some other planet? This is the onspot bibabi mahuba. I don't know who decided on those, but
No, it's real easy. That's why there's just one name for tree.
yeah,
Tree.
that's for me. That's
Tree,
as far as I
plant,
go.
flower.
Tree,
I like that,
plant,
Gary.
flower.
Good.
Very simple.
Things are simple
Very
that
simple.
way. Gary, look at that flower. Ooh, pretty yellow.
This is from Will Garmer, and he says, is that a brick with a trowel duct taped to it that you're using to flatten the bags?
Yeah,
That was Jared's doing.
I was trying to figure out a way for Brie and Mom to be able to pack the sides and attaching a hand. They were just using the bricks by themselves. I was trying to get them to use the trowels, but it wasn't heavy enough for them to get the oomph for it. So I was like, okay.
I walked out there, saw that, and I'm like, so cool.
He disappeared for a second. He's like, use this, and I'm it's not working. He disappears for a second, and he comes back with this duct taped trowel to a brick, and I'm like,
Perfect.
it's brilliant.
Yeah.
Didn't even know you needed sometime. Most of the time, I feel like.
And then there's comments like this that we absolutely love. Lynn Peter says, putting that bag material on the skid steer looks like trying to put a sweater on a snake.
True.
Yep.
Well, I think that is going to wrap it up for us today. We really appreciate you taking the time to hang out with us and give your wonderful ideas. You are awesome. We want to give a special thank you to our Patreon supporters. Thank you so much for your financial support. We so appreciate you. If you're interested in giving $1 or $2 a month, all that really helps out around here. The link will be down in the description. We also have a locals page as well that I believe we post to.
Yes, we do.
So if you're not really into the Patreon thing, the locals are available as an option as well.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being a part of our family. We look forward to gaming more with you on Wednesday
Wednesday.
night.
I wouldn't call it gaming.
Oh, okay.
I would call it online building. Right?
Genius.
Yes.
Online homesteading.
If you don't like gaming, then come watch online building.
Yeah. If you
And
like
if you like gaming,
yeah,
then
then
yeah.
it's gaming.
Yeah.
Either way, it works. Whatever package that you would rather have it in. But anyway, that'll be on Wednesday night.
Yep.
And I know Mom mentioned this too, I think last time, that if you're not really into the games, that's fine. You can come and maybe give a suggestion or a question or whatever as well.
Comment.
We're live. So the format, it's really just an excuse to hang out live with you
Yes.
and build something and create something too at the same time. So anyway, that'll be on Wednesday nights, and we were doing it at the same time we would post a video, which is 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
And that's on Wednesdays, right?
On Wednesdays,
Okay.
Wednesday evenings.
Very good.
So, anyway, thank you so much. We look forward to hanging out with you again this week for another week full of My Little Homestead content.
Oh, yeah.
Have a great one.
Bye.
Bye.